The United States military's Northern Command on Friday said that it has completed the search for debris from an alleged Chinese surveillance balloon it shot down earlier this month. The recovery effort ended after US Navy assets assigned to the US Northern Command successfully located and retrieved the debris from the balloon, a statement from US Northern Command on Friday said. Final pieces of debris are being transferred to the Federal Bureau of Investigation Laboratory in Virginia for counterintelligence exploitation, as has occurred with the previous surface and subsurface debris recovered. US Navy and US Coast Guard vessels have departed the area. Air and maritime safety parameters have been lifted, the statement from the US Northern Command added. The balloon traveled across much of the United States before it was shot down over the Atlantic Ocean by a US F-22 Raptor on February 4th. Beijing insisted the device was for weather surveillance and had gone astray, while Washington described it as a sophisticated high-altitude spying vehicle. Relations between China and the United States have grown increasingly tense over the balloon incident. Northcom said in a statement later in the day that it would end the search for two of the three objects shot down over North America last weekend, stating that the US military, federal agencies, and Canadian partners conducted systematic searches of each area using a variety of capabilities, including airborne imagery and sensors, surface sensors and inspections, and subsurface scans, and did not locate the debris. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin approved the command's recommendation to call off the search. The Biden administration has repeatedly pointed to the need to locate and recover the downed objects to be able to identify what they were and who launched them, but US officials had grown less optimistic about recovering the debris from them. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin approved the command's recommendation to call off the search. The announcement to end the search for debris capped 3 dramatic weeks that saw US fighter jets shoot down 4 airborne objects, a large Chinese balloon, and 3 smaller objects. They are the first known peacetime shoot-downs of unauthorized objects in US airspace. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken postponed his visit to Beijing earlier this month. The trip would have been the first by a US Secretary of State to China in 5 years, where both the sides would have sought to stabilize increasingly fraught ties. US officials have been looking at the possibility of a meeting between Blinken and China's top diplomat Wang Yi on the sides of the Munich Security Conference that began on Friday.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.